Okay. Hello everyone watching this on the We Are Gamers YouTube channel. This is Lawrence of the We Are Gamers podcast. First off, before I get going with this, if you hear any traffic noise outside, keep in mind that I live in New York and this is being recorded at 5 a.m. So this is early morning traffic in New York, and yeah, this is the norm, and if I waited any longer to record this, I wouldn't be able to record it this morning. So bear with it. I mean, there's more of a concern if it's silent outside in New York. So with that out of the way, I wanted to come to you guys with a TK Day or post TK Day video blog, so to speak, and mentioning certain things that happened during the TK Day weekend, and wanted to talk with you guys about Tecmo-Koei Day this past weekend. First off, I want to thank all of you guys for participating and coming along to play different Tecmo-Koei games with us. Raiden had several DOA 5 lobbies up over the weekend. I wanted to give a special mention out to Raiden for all of his help with that and setting up the lobbies for DOA 5 play. Were some pretty good matches. I was wholly out of practice. You know, I mean, if I was in practice, I would have done so much better. Ignoring that I haven't won many DOA 5 matches. Anyway, but the DOA 5 matches were fun. We had a fun time with different people coming in and out of the lobbies on PS3 and on the 360 side, I'd assume, since Raiden also opened a room on the 360 end. Let's see. I want to give a special shout out to Dark87 for his continued support of Tecmo-Koei and the hack and slash genre especially, but especially the Dynasty Warriors titles, playing DW8 during the Tecmo-Koei Day festivities in support of Tecmo-Koei, and also uploading more videos regarding Dynasty Warriors 8. He imported the Japanese version, so it's really Shintan Goku Musou 7. So, yes, I want to thank Dark Masamune for that, and I want to thank all of you guys for participating for Tecmo-Koei Day and for playing along with us during the weekend in a celebration of Tecmo-Koei's titles and their various games over the weekend. So thank you all for participating, and thank you all for coming together as a TK family via the various social media outlets that have been made available to us. The one thing I do want to mention is during Tecmo-Koei Day we noticed kind of a smaller turnout for contests and competitions than normal. Before, there was a larger turnout for that type of content from us, and this time it didn't seem as well received. So we're looking at ways maybe in the future that maybe we could either better time, you know, the Tecmo-Koei and not in the middle of all these big releases that have been going on the last 2-3 weeks, or maybe, you know, a better slate of games, a better concept of the competitions that we do, you know, different things that we could probably come up with. So we'll work on that in future Tecmo-Koei Days, but if you have suggestions and anything you want to recommend, then feel free to shoot us a line at either the YouTube page where you're watching this on. Feel free to write a comment or send us an inbox and send us a PM from YouTube. Feel free to shoot us a line on Twitter at We Are Gamers. Feel free to send us a comment on Facebook, or facebook.com/wearegamers, or even send us a message via Tumblr, gamers.tumblr.com, and we'll see from there and maybe see how we can work that type of system in, and maybe one of your suggestions will get made into, you know, something that we work into a TK Day in the future. So I just wanted to say thank you everyone for participating in TK Day, and just wanted to give you guys a kind of I guess you could say put it under a scope. You know, everything we were doing with TK Day, we were putting together the events, putting together the contests, getting the prizes gathered, and I want to also say congratulations to all the winners, for all those who participated in the contest. So I want to say a special congratulations to each of the winners via the Tecmo-Koei Day competitions. I believe the prizes are going to be sent out this week or next week, if I'm not mistaken. So expect the prizes to start being sent out soon. I can't give a specific timeline, so expect it around this week or next week, if I'm not mistaken. So be on the lookout for those guys. Going back to what we were saying about big releases, our first post Tecmo-Koei Day update has come in the form of reviews and different things that are going on in the gaming world. Pretty much our normal, normal state of affairs after Tecmo-Koei Day. Raiden posted a review for Tomb Raider. I think it was a few days before Tecmo-Koei Day started. He posted his review up for Tomb Raider. And recently I published my review for Metal Gear Rising, two of the big releases that came out within the last, I believe, 2-3 weeks or so. So both of those reviews will be in the video description for you to read. And I also plan on writing an Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 review to get my thoughts about the game out on a review. I mean, but if you want, spoilers, it's a fun game, but flawed. It's kind of my thoughts on Storm 3 in a nutshell. I'll get into more detail of that when I write it all down. But with that said, we'll be continuing the We Are Gamers podcast. I believe we're recording this week. Can't say for sure if we're recording this week, but we will be continuing our podcast and our bi-weekly updates and continue on as pretty much previously scheduled. The Tecmo-Koei Day weekend kind of threw things for a loop. Last week we did an announcement video for Tecmo-Koei Day, and now we're going to be going back to our regularly scheduled programming, so to speak. So with that being said, this is Lawrence of the We Are Gamers podcast, wishing you all happy gaming and for all of you to take care.